So if you haven't watched it already, Victor Wembanyama just absolutely put the NBA on notice, put everybody on notice. And I think that this is a great example of faith and obedience, man. This is something for you if you're dealing with something. Because look, firstly, I saw Kevin Garnett talking about Pierce, and Kevin Garnett was literally somebody that worked with Victor Wembanyama in the offseason, and he was literally screaming to Paul Pierce, almost yelling in his face about. He was talking to him in the preseason, telling him that Victor Wembanyama was something different. He was coming up on the scene this season 3. He's going to be crazy because he's just absolutely looking like Shaq and KD mixed together. But Paul Pierce is like kind of like sitting there. He's like, I gotta see it. Nah, man, you must be joking, because he hasn't seen the preseason game. But he's still talking from that place of like he thinks he knows. Like, nah, like you must be. No way, man. So I think we all know these people in our life that we are going to, like, you could scream that you're like seeing something, maybe you have something, maybe you're just feeling something inside of you, and they're just not going to see it, man. A lot of times they might talk from ignorance, they might talk from not even knowing what the situation is, and they are just going to talk negatively about it. They could talk positively, but they're going to talk negatively about it. And I think this is example of faith and obedience in walking in faith, not by sight. So with Christ, we have to be able to walk by faith and just continue to be obedient despite anybody not really seeing our vision. Because Victor Wembanyama, pretty much right after this whole thing went down with KG and Paul Pierce, the very first game of the season, he comes out, he has 40 points, he has freaking 15 rebounds, he's playing like nobody's ever seen, man. Literally nobody has ever seen anybody play like this. And he is the best player in the freaking world. Like, he is somebody who is 7'7", abnormal, and still Paul Pierce is being negative about it, acting like he doesn't know that this dude's going to come up on the scene. Why? I don't know, man. So you might have something great inside of you, and people might be talking down to you. People might not be able to see it, even if you are one of the best of the best, and you have something coming up on the scene. People might not see it, and that is completely okay. Because even David in the Bible, he's somebody, he might not be no Victor Wembanyama where everybody knew, like, okay, this dude is like something different. He's somebody that nobody even looked at all. Nobody at all saw David. They saw this freaking scrawny kid. He was small. Even when he went out to the battlefield, Goliath said, am I a dog that you would send out a stick for me? Like, nobody saw it. His own family didn't see it. Saul didn't see it. Saul told him, put on this armor so that you can at least be a little bit protected when you go out there, when you get beaten to shreds. And David's like, no, I'm not going to put that on. David saw something in himself before anybody else saw it in him. Victor Wembanyama saw something in himself that he's continuing to train, continuing to do this stuff on the off season. Whether anybody says anything stupid, anybody says like, oh, why is he going to train with monks? David is also doing the same thing, man. He had faith and he had obedience, and he was walking where Christ put him. And because of that, he was able to take down Goliath. He was able to use his slingshot. Everybody is blown away. Everybody's blown away by Victor Wembanyama. You have something great inside of you, man. You have something that people might not see right now. People might not be able to fully understand it or grasp it. Even if you're on the brink of breaking out. You might be right away from a breakout, just like Victor Wembanyama is, and people are still going to talk negatively about you. You might have grown, if we've seen where Victor Wembanyama grew from the beginning of his season to the beginning of his career to where he is now. He had this huge jump, but people are still talking down about it, saying that, oh, he's not nothing like too crazy. They want to play him small. When he first came out, the first game of the season, the first game of his career in the summer games, he had a bad game. He had a really bad game. And everybody started talking about it, saying that he wasn't going to be nothing, that he was a bust off of one damn game. People are going to say things about you. People are going to say negative things about you. But you can continue to grow. You can continue to get wise. He's growing his mind. He's growing physically. He's doing everything he can, man, to be one of the best in the world. You can do that too. And I know you have something great inside of you. I want you to be able to bring it. Just continue to have faith and obedience in this season, because nobody can stop the blessing that Christ has put on your life. I love you. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're doing great today. I hope you're doing great things. Let me know if you watched the Spurs game. Let me know if you watch basketball, football, anything, and we can talk about it down below. I love you guys. Hope you have an amazing day. Peace.